cooking up that dope, Mike.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Unathletic Podcast. We got my boy Justin right here next to me,
Yo,
and Will underneath me right here.
Yo.
So, guys, what we gonna talk about today? A little bit of the NBA, Knicks, Pacers,
uh,
Tims, and Nuggets.
today we got the Knicks versus Pacers game one, and then we got the Timberwolves and the Nuggets game two that we really gonna touch on. And game one of the Knicks Pacers, Knicks won 121-117, but it was a real questionable ending. And I know a lot of people, especially Pacer fans out there, felt as though they got robbed because with I think 12.1 seconds left in the game, Knicks are up one. Miles Turner goes to set a screen and they call an offensive foul. I think they called the illegal screen. What do we feel on that? Do we feel the Pacers got robbed?
In my opinion, there was a lot of calls going on in that damn game. Refs, I don't want to be biased because I just watched the game, freshly watched the game. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, there's some crazy fouls they're not calling Pacers, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, let's play ball. But then like you're seeing Jalen Brunson just get a little tap. And one, or it's a foul right away. Like he had 14 free throws made.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
14 for 14 from the
like in my
line.
opinion, refs were on their side that whole game. So it wasn't really, it was like the ref versus the Pacers most of the fucking plays, in my opinion. Sorry for cussing.
The refs versus the Pacers. Okay. So I do want to just point out a couple players from that game. Jalen Brunson had 43 points, 14 for 26.
Oh, he definitely balled out.
1 for 4 from the three. Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. The leading scorer for the Pacers was Miles Turner with 23 points, 8 for 16, 2 for 6 from the three. I do want to point out the Villanova boys. Because they're really carrying and like I wouldn't say carrying, but they're like from an offensive scoring perspective, they're balling for the Knicks right now. They had 92 points for the Knicks, and the rest of the Knicks had 26. Josh Hart had 24. Dante DiVincenzo had 25. So they've been hooping, but there's one player I want to talk about on the Pacers that I feel as though needs to step up more from a offensive scoring standpoint, and that's Tyrese Halliburton.
Most definitely, guys. 2 for 5, 2 for 6 from the field. Like, can't have that. You can't
We know
have
he
that.
is a pass first guard though, but I feel
True.
I feel I feel that he needs to pick up the slack from an offensive scoring standpoint because we know he can do it. He's done it before. We've seen him do it in the regular season, but we haven't really seen him take over in the playoffs. And I feel as though he just needs to impose his will more. We know he can pass. We know he's going to get. Excuse me. We know he's going to get the team involved, but I feel as though he needs to start being more aggressive and hunt his own shots.
Most definitely. Yeah, he was passing the ball way too much, and he was like he was passing the ball way too much. Like I don't know. I after tonight, what's it called? After the second game, if the Knicks win, in my opinion, it could be a sweep coming. Just because like the Pacers can't find rhythm. They can't find rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily think it'll be a sweep. I think the Pacers will get one, but I mean, and it definitely is hard to win in the Garden, especially knowing that
Oh, most definitely. That crowd is
they're going
crazy.
to get the calls. But
Oh, you talking about the ref? Yeah, yeah, I agree with the
oh
ref.
yeah,
Like that was
Jalen Brunson, they're gonna get the calls, especially when they're playing in the Garden. But to me, when it's a 1 point game and the Knicks are up one, it might have been the right call. Miles Turner was moving a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know if you call something like that with 12 seconds left in the game when they're
ain't.
down one. It was what?
I'll be honest. If anybody can pop up that last play, I didn't watch the end of the game. I didn't watch the end of the game, so I didn't see the foul. I didn't see the foul. What the foul was called? Anybody?
So they
I'm gonna
called
pull
an
it up
they called an illegal screen on Miles Turner. I thought it got overturned though.
so that they challenged it.
Yeah, and
Hold up, you.
is that it? I think
I don't
did it get overturned?
I don't think it got overturned. I think right when I'm pretty sure if I'm not
You said
mistaken
last 2 minutes.
when
You
that
said last
happened
2 minutes.
it
Or
was with
last
12
minute.
seconds left. Just look up
Okay. Okay.
Pacers offensive call. But I'm pretty sure when that happened, somebody was inbounding the ball. If I'm not mistaken, it's Jalen Brunson, or he got the ball and he got trapped and he was about to go out of bounds. He threw it at Tyrese, and then when he threw it at Tyrese, it bounced back towards Jalen Brunson off him out of bounds, and they got the ball back.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me tune in. Let me
Yeah.
see.
I think so.
Oh, my shoulder killed me today.
What a garden between. Here's what Coach Rick Carlisle.
Hold up.
15.
I'm about to share a screen with y'all real quick.
We're tied at 115. Brunson has the ball knocked away. Was it kicked? Here's what Coach Rick Carlisle of the Pacers had to say about that play.
Told me he hit his hand, but I don't.
Are you serious?
If it did or
So really, in the last minute, I mean, bro, fouls plagued the
They
game.
assumed it was kicked, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know that it was.
I'd be getting
Whoa.
Y'all see it?
What is that server?
Y'all see it or no?
What is that
bad?
server, Augie?
What?
You got something to say?
What happened?
Yo, what's that server?
Where's server? Which one?
Right under ours.
Let me see. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is the GTA 5 shit. I don't know.
No.
That
And-
looks
That
crazy.
looks what he clicked on it. Mike's
Yo.
in that server? Oh, what y'all niggas got going on?
I don't know. That's not me. Don't expose me. But hold up. Y'all see this or no?
My experience in this league.
Yeah, niggas, we waiting on you to pull it up.
Okay. Let's watch it. Yo, TNT, ESPN, please don't copyright us. We're just trying to make it.
But it's the playoffs, man. I feel like
Right, that's brother.
Nintendo did a good job of selling it, and for the most part, you can't leave the game to be decided by the refs.
In the end, the Knicks win 121-117 in a game which was spectacular. It was entertaining. It had everything you want in the playoffs. And then in the end, frankly, I think it had a lot that we could have all done without. We welcome Brian Windhorst in. And Brian, as you and I were talking in the break, you're going to start your column with Brunson. I understand. It totally makes sense. For the purposes of our show right now, I think we start with the officiating because it's...
He was set. I don't know.
A moving screen.
He said good actors in Broadway City. Okay, let's get back to the
Well,
chat.
yes, Dante DiVincenzo definitely sold the play. Like he made it look as though he really.
I think it's unfortunate.
In my opinion, that's a good block. That's a good screen, I meant.
I mean,
But I do agree.
there was multiple times in that last minute where the refs whistle changed the game. Like the kickball, they called a kickball. It wasn't a kickball. It hit his hand, but since it's a kickball, they can't challenge the calling. So I mean, the Knicks just got the ball back off of steal. Then what was it? Jalen Brunson when he was getting pressed up the court. That's not. He lost the ball, and it bounced off of him. They challenged that. It was just so many challenges in the last minute, and just the refs' whistles really did change the outcome of the game because it would have been a good game.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
I was
It
watching
was a
that,
good
like
game.
I think the third quarter, like it was like just the refs
It
just
was-
calling some wild, wild calls. Like you're like, yo, like, is this a playoff, or this is like, you get tapped and what's it called? You trying to draw a foul on every fucking shot. Like,
Yeah.
like it was too many ref calls right there at the moment. Like,
100%.
well, I can't believe Jalen Brunson made 14 free throws. That's still unbelievable to me.
Another, because I was watching the game. I don't know if I watched the whole game. In the third quarter, I mean, obviously the free throw numbers changed towards the end of the game, but in the third quarter, the Knicks outshot the Pacers at the free throw line 15-3.
Yeah. It's insane.
Jalen Brunson was 0 for 6 from 3 with, 10 free throws at the time? 8 free throws? The team, like, I mean, it was a close game, and the free throw line really helped the Knicks out through the first three. I mean, towards the end, the Pacers started getting the whistle blown, but I just feel like in Madison Square Garden, the whistle gets blown way too much.
Way too much.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I got a question. What y'all think about now? Like, if they're like, if somehow there's another what's it called, run group of refs, like right, like retired ref, they come up with a group, and they can like judge of like, okay, this shouldn't been this guy, this ref right now affected this game so much that all these call like if there was more than half of the calls he made were like, you know, could have been overturned if like more people review it. I think they should be fined. Or like close call games like that, like it should be like like if it's a certain way to look at it, if it's not a foul, and we clearly see it not a foul, there should be a penalty for these what's it called, these refs, because like players get fined. You know, they get fined for just anything. You speak differently to the ref, you're getting kicked out, you're getting fined just because, you know what I'm saying? You speaking differently. So like I think refs should be more accountable for changing the games. Like if you affect the game so much with like certain little fucking calls, there should be some penalty for these motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say. But there's it goes both ways. I'm not even a Pacers fan, but like I was like, this is just way too much. Like Jalen Brunson's getting tapped. Every rebound's like skeptical because like I think there's about to be a foul coming up for them. Like I was like, this game's over because it was just like so many calls. I was like, this game's gonna be over. Like Knick's gonna run it up. It didn't matter for Pacers. What's it called? Like I said, it was Pacers against refs at that moment. At third quarter, like I was like, yeah, it's Pacers against ref. I'm at like that was game. I was like, that for me was game, but like I didn't see that close. Like what's it called? 117 to 118, and that what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
That screen or trying to screen by was it Miles Turner?
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think he looks set. In my opinion. What do you guys think?
I mean, at the end of the day, if this is the regular season, this is the first quarter with 8 minutes left. I mean, if you blow the whistle, I'm not mad at it. But I mean, it's 12 seconds left in the semifinals of the playoffs. He sets his feet, he flinches, and you blow the whistle. That's kind of unnecessary. It's kind of at this point, when in Madison Square Garden, when are you gonna let the players play?
Yep.
And this is the growing theme. This is Jalen Brunson and LUKA. This is why I kind of dislike their game at points, is where the referees let them stay in rhythm. Jalen Brunson Jalen Brunson just went 0 for 6. He shot 14 free throws. Jalen Brunson leads the playoffs in free throws attempted a game. Hey, he's top 3. He's top 3 in shot attempts. LUKA's number 2, top 2 in shot attempts and free throws attempted. So when these dudes have a bad game, it's like now they're getting a whistle call. They're getting 10 free throws still on top of them missing another 14 shots. So they're going to stay in rhythm. It's like, I mean, you see a player like, it's hard for like a player like Jason Tatum if he's going to the free throw line 4 times. And I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, for basketball players, when they see a shot go into the hoop, they say it does a lot. So
that's a flop, man. That's a flop.
Oh, yeah, that's a great acting. It's great acting by DiVincenzo. He might get a Grammy.
That was a flop.
Oscar,
I was watching it at half what's it called, speed, and I was like, bro, like he literally was set. He was set. Like that's my opinion. Like that's a game changing call right there.
It is.
That's a game changing call.
And you can't, as like viewers, it's annoying to see such a good game get spoiled by the referees.
Just let them play ball. Like that's
when the referees put their imprint
lose
on the game.
My bad. You're right. Yeah, 100%. Like I'm like, let the players lose the game. Don't let these refs like. If it's like the last 15 seconds, like I understand if the dude grabs him by the shoulders or like like some obviously, but like I don't know, like you gotta be more physical. Like you gotta be more physical, and you gotta let him play at the last second because that's like it's playoffs. Like Will said, it's playoffs.
Exactly, it's the playoffs.
I understood if it's like a regular season game, okay, that's over. We're gonna see y'all again soon. You know what I'm saying? But like, hold up, I'm not a Pacers fan. Hold up, boss. No, I didn't say we. I was talking for the Pacers nation. Because that's 100%. I'll be pissed right there. Like if I was a Pacer, oh man, I'm heated.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? Are you serious, bro? Like, but hey, That's another. That ain't for
Damn.
me to judge him. You know, what I'm saying what's done was done already. Like it's that's what
So
refs gotta get
I do
fined.
have a question. I do have a
Statement.
question. If the Pacers were to get because I mean they're only down 1-0 as of right now, but if there was a world, right? I don't think they will, where the Pacers win this series, what do they have to do to beat the Knicks?
The refs got to stop blowing the whistle. I think this is one of the worst series I've watched so far. But I mean, it could turn to one of the best. If I mean, I don't want to. I'm not here to watch 48 free throws being shot in a game across both teams.
I agree. Yeah.
It's like
Agreeable.
that's just like it's not basketball to me. It's like
Yeah.
you got like 14 free throws in a playoff game.
And 14 field goals made. Like, bro, like this is insane. It's insane. Like that's insane to me. Like, and nobody's speaking about that.
Nope.
That's my thing. Nobody's speaking about that too. Like, yo, it's like how many free throws did the whole Knicks ended up with again?
26.
Points came from free throws. That's
And Jalen Brunson took 14
had
of them.
14, more than half his team, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. It was like you walking on on shells for the Pacers looked like it. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it made the game is like you caught off the rip. Like yo, it's like these refs is like calling more stuff already they already put a statement out there. It's like Jalen Brunson. Like it looks like Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. Like he's nobody can touch him. Like but he draws those fouls. Like you know he draws those fouls. Don't get me wrong. Like some of them are fouls because he's still a bucket. You can't 47 points. Come on, bro. Like you can't take that away. This guy's been balling well for like 7 games already. Like you gotta give us credit.
Yeah.
You got credit due, but make the game more entertaining like that. Like don't let the players lose. Let the players lose. You know what I'm saying? Once the
Yeah.
players lose, they be like, okay, we got this is what we gotta do wrong. When you lose to the refs, like okay, shit. Now we gotta set up a
There's
whole
nothing
new
you can do.
defense. We gotta set up a whole new defense because they're gonna call the craziest. We saw what they did. They call a lot of calls were a lot on Jalen Brunson. So now they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have to set a double team on Jalen Brunson, but we're gonna have to like guard him like more. In the midi because you can't let him get in the midi. So trying to let him shoot more threes because you want to let him shoot more threes. Because double teaming, let him shoot more threes. Maybe gets open, hand up, maybe a break. Let him get off the rhythm. Now you got Jalen Brunson. Now you just got to worry about who. DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bucket. Don't sleep on him. He a bucket.
DiVincenzo has evolved definitely as a player. Before, when he was on the Bucks, the Warriors, he was more of a defense play like perimeter defense guy and just like a spot up threat. He's evolved more as a all around player, and I think Thibodeau has allowed him to do that. Something that Steve Kerr and the Warriors and the Bucks didn't allow him to do. They just kind of allow him to go play. And I think that's why the Knicks
Okay.
as a team play so well. They're just like one unit. They're a team, and I think it just works. Because I mean, he doesn't play more than what 7, 8 players, and they just all play a lot of minutes.
Yeah. Well, they only got 3 people on the bench if you really look at the team.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they only play 7, 8 players.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Josh
saying?
Hart played the entire. I'm pretty sure Josh Hart didn't sit the entire game.
Nah, I think he
Game
played
one.
yeah, he
I think
played. No,
he
he
played all
played.
48.
48. I thought he played like 46, 47
No,
minutes. He
I'm
did
pretty
like
sure
a
he played
minute.
all 48. So, I don't see the Pacers beating the Knicks. I definitely do think it's possible, but right now I just don't think the Pacers have enough firepower to compete with the Knicks. And then if the referees are implementing and like putting their imprint on the game the way they are, especially in the Garden, you can't beat the refs no matter who you are. So
They really
that
outboarded the Pacers really crazy too. If you really look at the rebounds, like Josh Hart just getting 13 rebounds, bro.
I mean, that's
Like that,
they
just.
hustle.
But watching the game, it's just like it's not
you
even
know what I'm
like
saying? OG getting
that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking it's
9.
hustle, but at the end of the day, bro, I mean, playing little league basketball. I mean, But the first thing you're taught on a free throw shot is you box out the free throw shooter. That's one of the first people you touch. So when Josh Hart shoots a free throw and then Aaron Naismith is on someone else's back, trying to, it doesn't even look like he's doing anything. He's just following. I think what is Miles Turner's boxing Hartenstein now, and then he's on Hartenstein's back, just like following him to the other side of the paint, and that just opens a lane for the free throw shooter to just walk to the ball. It's literally, people just got to get a box out. No one's boxing out Josh Hart. He's coming to the game as one of the top rebounders in the playoffs. Why is that not like a assignment to box out an undersized player? And like you said, Tyrese Halliburton is not playing aggressive at all, which is, I believe, is true. I mean, they were down 4. They lost 121 to 117, and 6 seconds left. I mean, you get 2 points. It's a long shot to get a foul and then go to whole court. Maybe they miss a free throw or what. But Tyrese Halliburton catches the ball under the rim and passes out with 6 seconds left.
Yeah. You can't do that.
You can't do that, man. You got to go up.
I mean, they're playing right now. He has like 13 points, which is cool, but it's starting to look like he looked like Ben Simmons to me in game 1. He didn't want to score the basketball. He just wants to pass the ball.
And
I agree with that. I saw that whole game, like not the whole game till third quarter, and I was like, man,
two straight videos.
Nah, I really saw what's it called, him passing the ball way too much.
Yeah, I fully agree that he just got to be more aggressive because we know he can. We've seen him go off, and we've seen him hit 5 to 7 threes in a game. We've seen him get the third. Like, we understand you're a pass first guard, but you have to. It's the playoffs. Like, you have to be aggressive. Impose your will on that other team. Make them respect it. You have to.
At the end of the day, people aren't paying to come see post All-Star break Tyrese Halliburton. They want to see the in-season tournament Halliburton. The dude dropping 30 points with 14 assists, 50-point games, 40-point games.
Yep, with no turnovers.
Even if you can't be that person no more, I mean, you're not attempting it. You only took 6 shots in a playoff game. As the focal point of the offense. The offense is ran through you. When you run an offensive play the majority of the time, the ball touches your hand first. So it's like, but Pascal Siakam was doing his thing, hitting a little 13-foot. Yeah, he was cooking. But at the end of the day, they don't win a game. They don't win anything without Tyrese Halliburton.
Exactly.
He has to step up as a player.
Exactly.
I agree. You got to step up, most definitely.
You look at the Knicks and Pacers when they played in the season. They had some great games in the season. And literally, Halliburton's going blow for blow with Jalen Brunson. He's literally letting someone outplay him. I'm not saying he's on the same tier of Brunson or whatnot, but you're letting him outplay you.
Exactly. Like you said, he only took 6 shots. It's the playoffs. Double that. Like you're the guy. Like, this is your team, and like you said, as the focal point of the offense, you're touching the ball 90% of the time, every time. So it's like you gotta just impose your will. You have to hunt your shots. We know you're pass first, but this team don't move forward without Tyrese Halliburton.
Nope.
So you got to go hunt your shots.
Most definitely. You got to shoot more. Shoot way more.
Healthy Halliburton, they were the top. They were one of the top teams in the East. The team you had to really worry about. And then they're the 6th seed now. He was
balling against the Bucks though. Like, he was balling.
I wouldn't say balling. He was playing okay. He was playing good, but he wasn't balling.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He definitely didn't have a run like what's it called, the first game against the Knicks and that what's it called, Sears. So you know what I'm saying?
In that series, he was playing good. Like, he wasn't making any like huge mistakes, but like he still wasn't taking over the game.
Tyrese Halliburton in the postseason averages 14 points and 9 assists.
See, like that's.
He only had one good game against the Bucks. Like, he put up like 30 something.
Or something like that.
Something like that. Like, I know I watched that one game, so like I respected him from that. But at the same time, you know, like that last Knicks game, I was like, bro, shoot the ball. Like, he had one
that's all he
on the hash. Like, I was like, bro, like, and then he passes up because like, I don't know, maybe
that's all you gotta do is shoot the shots. He got it.
Like
we seen him do it. You've seen him take over games completely. So like we know he can do it. We just want to see him do it. Take the shots.
Like you said, you're playing out the apple too.
Because
You know what I'm
you
saying?
won't beat the Knicks if Tyrese Halliburton doesn't get going, they won't beat the Knicks. They don't move forward without Tyrese.
Nope.
Nah, you gotta step up most definitely.
Um,
And another thing, and before we move on from the series, they got to learn how to keep a lead. Granted,
word up.
Granted, we just said everything we said right now. I click onto the game. It's about to go in the half. Tyrese Halliburton has 22 points, 7 for 12. They're up 10.
See, he doubled it. He doubled his shot output.
Who's up by 10?
The Pacers.
The Pacers.
Pacers up by 10?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
He's doubled his shots in the first half.
Exactly. We'll just say he took 6 shots last game. He's already at 12 shots. And you say he's at what, 22 points?
Yeah.
At half?
But
that's what he. You want?
Oh, I'm a little nervous right now because
You see the number?
what are you
looking at?
I'm looking at Jalen Brunson played 8 minutes.
Jalen Brunson. I just looked at it. What happened?
Oh, Jalen Brunson played 8 minutes.
He's one. What is it?
He's like 2 for 2 or something. 1 for 1 from 3. But
that's
sore
Jalen
foot.
Brunson,
Questionable return.
Ooh, now that completely flips this series if Jalen Brunson isn't healthy.
Yeah.
Augie, we can't hear you.
Y'all just said a couple seconds ago, they got to keep a lead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is he really hurt? You just say he's hurt?
He's questionable.
Return. Yeah.
He's coming back.
And I'm happy you brought that up, Will, because now that we know he's hurt, I was talking to someone right at work, and my thing was, and he said this too. Thibodeau is playing them 48, 50 plus minutes when they have to.
Yep.
Eventually, your players, that's wear and tear on your players.
Yeah.
They can't play that long every single game. So especially in the playoffs now, when you put more strain on your body, you're trying to do more. When does that come into play? When you need, like, rest is important. Just as much as your star players being on the court is important, you need their body to rest. The human body can only do so much. So
you seen it with Jimmy Butler in the bubble in the Lakers series, bro. He was playing like 45 minutes a game. One of the games he couldn't get up off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Play some. I mean, bro, these at the end of the day, I mean, this looks completely different without Julius Randle. Julius Randle, you can start rotating players. OG could play a little bit less. Josh Hart can take steps off the court, but I mean, they have a terrific bench, and he's not playing them.
He's not playing them. Yeah.
So it's just like, I mean,
it's halftime.
It sucks.
So now if Jalen Brunson isn't a go and he doesn't come back,
sore
foot.
What is sore foot?
Sore foot.
So he might miss a quarter. He could miss the rest of the game.
Yeah, the human body can only do so much, especially when you're playing 45 plus minutes every game. And it's not like he's done that only in the playoffs. Thibodeau has been doing that for them all season.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually the wear and tear is going to catch up to your players.
Yep.
Oh, most definitely.
I think it's a playoff game. You playing 45 minutes, right? But before that, you warming up. I mean, say some of these players want to be like Kobe. No, they're at the gym at 9 in the morning. You playing at 8 at night. You at the gym early. You warm up. You work out for 2-3 hours. Probably hitting a bike or something. So you're constantly moving your body. It's not like you just relaxing for a long period of time. So
yeah,
it definitely is a lot of strain on your body. So
players need rest.
Okay. So are we done with what's it called, Knicks and Pacers topic?
Wait, before we finish, I just want to know if y'all are ready.
Okay.
Because I want to ask one question. Because I'm scrolling and I see a tweet, and Nick Wright said this. Do you agree? He thinks that Jalen Brunson is better than Damian Lillard and Devin Booker.
Okay.
Damian Lillard currently
in this playoff run?
Truthfully,
or overall as players.
He's not better than Book.
The only thing Jalen Brunson has on both of them is his team's success. That's it.
He's not better than Book, and Dame currently disappointed
Can't
me a
say
little
that.
bit.
Can't say no.
I kind of did.
Whoa.
Wait, Dan, can I finish what I was saying?
I don't think he played disappointed.
Huh? No. I'm saying he disappointed me I just expected more from Dame. I didn't expect Dame to get packed up by the Pacers. I felt as though like the Pacers have been beating the Bucks all year long, regular season included. So I had the Pacers winning, but I didn't think Dame would go out like that against the Pacers. I felt that he could extend that series up until like they shouldn't have went out in 5, like maybe 6. To me, Dame could have pushed it to 7, just based off who Dame was, and then how Chris Middleton started hooping too. I expected more from Dame in that series just from him being who he is, but he still balled out this season. He still is Damian Lillard. Like we know who Dame time is, but I just expected more from him in the playoffs, especially with Giannis being out.
Honestly, sometimes I sit here and think about what I say about Jalen Brunson, and it definitely sometimes comes off as I'm hating on him. But I definitely think him and Damian Lillard are on the same level.
I can say that. Yeah,
It's just,
he ain't better than Book though.
Oh no,
he's not better than Book.
Come on, bro. That's the coldest in
He's
the
not
world.
better than Book.
That's the coldest shooting guard ever.
He's not better than Book.
Devin Booker's better than Michael Jordan, but we could talk about that another day. But whoa, I said something crazy.
You said some dumb shit.
Devin Booker's way better than Michael Jordan. He's way better than Michael Jordan. Way better than him. Give Devin Booker. You got that. That's it. But Michael Jordan never. Has Michael Jordan? Now let me ask you a question. Michael Jordan ever scored 70 points in the game?
This how everybody's gonna hate you right now in the comments for you saying it. Who has better shoe?
Bro, what, bro?
You got D books?
Bro, Kanye got better shoes than Jordan. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, cooked him.
Let's talk about the player. He said, "Who got better shoes?"
Nah, because what's it called? Jordan changed the game.
So if that's the case, Kobe the greatest ever, because Kobe got the best shoes.
Nah, it's probably like the most comfortable shoes. I'll say that.
Kobe got the best. Kobe 10s and 9s are better than any LeBrons, any KDs, and any Jordans.
Whoa.
And if you want to go to a specific colorway, the Grinches definitely, the reverse Grinches. Yep. The reverse Grinches are tough.
I thought you would say that what's it called, the purple frog ones.
Those are tough too, and I think the Kobe 8 Black History months are tough.
Mm.
Come on, but Kobe used
to. Jordan 1 mochas, the Jordan 4 off whites.
These, but not your name are casual shoes.
Jordan 11 gammas. What's it called? Taxis, 13s.
Any real hooper will tell you Jordans ain't hoop shoes.
Nah,
I'm just not comfortable.
But you said D Book is better than Jordan.
Wait, D Book wore Kobe 9s too. Don't he wear Kobe 9s? Kobe.
But you see how he had to switch to he put Kobe in this, but he forgot about D Book the whole time we talking about D Book. That's how it started.
D Book wears Kobe's.
Yeah, but I mean, like D Book is that dude. We could talk about the best shooting guards ever another day. But like saying he's better than Michael Jordan, wow,
that nigga's way better than Michael Jordan. Give him Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen in 90s. It's over. He got 10 rings. He's winning 10 straight. That's crazy. Come on, bro. We talking about Devin Booker here, bro.
All right, but no, Jalen Brunson is not better than D Book, and I would put him on the same tier as Dame. I might put Dame a little higher though, me personally.
All right, I know I'm dragging this a lot, so this is the last question I'm gonna ask. Do you think Jalen Brunson is better than Trae Young?
Just know that.
Trae Young?
Yeah.
Whoa! You said that a little too confidently.
Yeah.
You said that a little too quick.
I'm not a big fan of Trae Young. If you
Trae Young's Trae Young could score with the best of them, and he's a much better facilitator than Jalen Brunson.
You're truthfully
much better.
I would say.
Is he more consistent?
Hell yeah. No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, they score. They on the same level of scoring, but I would say Trae Young is definitely like if you mix Tyrese Halliburton with Steph Curry. I wouldn't say he's a better passer than Tyrese Halliburton. I wouldn't say he's a better shooter than Steph Curry.
But okay.
But boom, you put them together. That's Trae Young. Trae Young could pass with. Nah.
You don't think so?
Bro. I don't think so.
Trae Young's a really good man. He been doing that. Like he been a great facilitator for a while.
No, he definitely has for a long time. But I mean,
I could put Halliburton over him passing wise.
That was my one question. You know, we can move on. We can move on to the
To the
to a. Actually, I want to. What series you want to move on to? What series you want to move on to? Because it was a series you didn't name when we was talking about it before we start recording. But I think we really should be talking about it.
what series?
One.
Thunder Mavs. Like,
Oh, we can talk about it. Because I've been
I got a lot to
saying,
say.
okay, I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I said I had Mavs in 7, right? But I also said the only way that the Mavs would win this series is if Luka Doncic played efficiently, because throughout this entire playoffs run, he has not played efficiently at all.
I got my hand up. I got things to say.
What?
Bro cannot play no defense
at all.
Holy shit,
Well,
bro. Yo,
we already knew defense was an issue
I
though.
saw him under the rim at least 15 damn fucking times that whole game. He just sitting under the rim while what's it called person just floater.
I don't think it's that he
Floater.
can't play defense.
I
Layup.
think it's
I
he
don't, I
can't
don't
play
think it's that
defense.
He
I don't
can't
think it's
play
that he can't play
defense,
defense
dog.
because he showed
He
us he could play
can't play.
defense in the Clippers series. I think he doesn't try on defense. I think he doesn't put any effort on defense. That's what I think. When it comes to defense with Luka, it's either he feels like trying or he doesn't. And majority of the time, he doesn't feel like trying,
I'm talking
and he
about this
puts
series
all his.
against OKC. He has
That's
shown he
not
hasn't been
saying
trying at
that's
all.
not that exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not that he can't. It's that he's putting no effort into defense.
Okay.
Majority of players, like when we talk about like when they were always talk about Dame and Curry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they would be like, Dame's a better defender than Curry. They would Dame wouldn't really put too much effort into defending, as where Curry would try, but he was always little. He was always a lot smaller than the person he's trying to defend. Curry always had good hands. Same with Dame. When you're a PG, you majority of the times you have good hands. But it's all about putting effort into defending. And Luka does not try at all. He watches. We saw the game where the Clippers had what, a 20-30 point lead, and then the Mavs brought it all the way back, and James Harden just started walking by him and floating the ball into the rim every time. It's not about he can't. He's not putting in effort, and that's what goes into him. That's a knock on him. Like you have to put an effort on defense, especially in the playoffs. And then on top of that, he's not playing efficiently. Luka is shooting 22.7% from the 3 in the playoffs.
That
That's
shit's
terrible.
crazy,
That's
bro.
terrible.
It's
He
crazy.
hasn't. The numbers look cool. Oh, you see Luka get 30 points, 10
25, 30.
boards, 9 assists. You see him get 28 points. Yeah, that shit looks cool. But then you really look into the stats and you see he's shooting 5 for 14 from the 3, 1 for 8 from the 3. He's shooting 26 shots a game. He's averaging over 26 shots a game. Like,
10 free
you're
throws.
not playing efficiently. Exactly. You're not playing efficiently. And when you're not playing efficiently, you will not beat a team like the Thunder.
So
You
on
won't.
another
And
topic on
then,
that. Oh my bad, my bad.
huh,
Go ahead. I was gonna talk about
all I
like.
was gonna say to
So we
finish
don't
it.
think about. Go ahead.
Just let me finish it. All I was gonna say to finish it is you won't win without Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
get Kyrie involved into the game earlier. Kyrie, when they were down 10, when they were down 20, when they were down 30, when they needed a big shot, who
Hey,
brought them back into the game?
Kyrie
Kyrie
shooting
Irving.
threes. Kyrie is shooting threes.
Kyrie Irving was the
Crazy.
one bringing them back in the game.
Most
Every
definitely.
time they
Most
needed a big
definitely.
shot, every time they were down big, it always came back from a Kyrie run.
Mm-hmm.
And they
No,
Did the
won't win
second
without
game?
Kyrie.
Did the second game? Didn't he drop like over 25 points, 27 points? But he dropped like 15 points after the halftime, or like 20 points after the halftime, something like that.
Hmm.
Bro, he was like I said, yeah. Chad definitely had a crazy block on Kyrie. I give him that. But like Kyrie is probably, in my opinion, this series right now against the OKC is the main guy right
Well,
now.
Kyrie's been the main guy since the
Most
playoffs
definitely.
started for the Mavs.
Whoa. Oh, you talking about since the OKC series started, or the
No,
whole playoff?
since and the Clippers as well. They don't win
And the
that series
Clippers.
without Kyrie.
No way.
Yeah,
He back.
yeah. You need Kyrie. You need Kyrie. You need Kyrie.
You know, I like to talk numbers sometimes. You know, numbers
Go
are
ahead.
great. I just think the Dallas Mavericks will never be able to beat the Thunder in a 7-game series. If Kyrie channeled his inner LeBron and gained 50 pounds and was the fastest player on the court, he still can't beat a team like the Thunder. The Thunder is one of the most well-built teams. Like, I feel like they stack against some of the best ever. It's just like, all right, so say, I mean, LUKA shot 6 for 19. He had 19 points. That's atrocious. But say, I mean,
terrible.
He shot a little better, bro. It's just like, it's literally Kyrie and LUKA versus the Thunder. It's like, Tim Hardaway, he can step up, but he hasn't stepped up really this playoff series.
He hasn't stepped up.
Daniel Gafford, I mean, bro deserves a max deal from him playing in the playoffs. Bro's been literally doing everything on the defensive end the Mavs needed. But it's just like, you scroll down, Chet has 19 points. Jalen Williams has 18 points. Lou Dort took 9 shots. He shot 2 for 9, sadly, but bro took 9 shots still. Jalen Williams 5 for 7. He had 11 points. Shea did what Shea does, 29 points. Aaron Wiggins off the bench played 22 minutes, had 16 points. It's just like, bro, when you have multiple players scoring on different, like, it's to a point where how do you game plan for the Thunder? It's like, you come out and
you
say,
really can't.
Exactly.
But it also goes to what I was saying earlier about LUKA. It kind of resonates with the whole team, especially when Kyrie's the main guy trying on defense.
I don't know, Kyrie only had 20 points. That's all he had. LUKA only had 19 last game.
Effort is a real thing. Like, the Thunder have some guys who could defend. Like, they got Lou Dort. They got Kason Williams. I think I'm saying his name right.
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams, exactly. They have guys who could defend, but what they do, they put in effort. Like, even SGA, when you're a guy that can score like SGA, like LUKA, like when you're a top scorer, sometimes people give you a pass on defense because of how great you are offensively, but he still puts in that effort on defense. And that's the biggest thing. You can't sit here and be like, I'm a top 5 scorer in the league, so defense doesn't really matter. I'll get it back on offense. No, this is the playoffs where every possession matters. So you have to make an effort on defense, and they are just playing like they want it more. That's all it is. The Thunder are playing like they want it more. And then,
the coach needs to step up.
Who?
The coach, because they let the OKC go on a little run and they didn't call a timeout. They went on it was like a 15-3 run. Well, I know what's it called? The Mavs went on like a 3-minute no scoring.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Thunder were on like a 14-2 run at one point, and there was no timeout. But at the same time, it's like, brother, I'm gonna read off what LUKA's shooting numbers were from the Clippers series to this series.
Go ahead.
Clippers game 1, 11 for 26. Next game, 11 for 26.
What's the percent of that? What's the percent of 11 26?
That's 42. That's 42.
42, okay.
He had game 1, 11 for 26, 33 points. Game 2, 11 for 26, 32 points. Game 3, 7 for 25, 22 points. Game 4, 10 for 24, 29 points. Game 5, 14 for 26, 35 points. Game 6, 9 for 26, 28 points. Game 1 of OKC, 6 for 19, 19 points. That's terrible. You're not efficient at all.
That's terrible.
And don't even let me start with his 3-point percent. Like, his threes are terrible.
Last game was insane. Last game was insane. But the thing is, he is taking a lot of shots. And I think
what were you about to say?
I said he's taking way too many shots when he's too inconsistent. He's taking way too many shots. And I'm not saying like some of them are not stupid shots. It's just like he's not finding rhythm. He's not
100%.
Like, he misses 2 threes and it's like he stops shooting for another like 3-4 minutes. So like, come on, bro. I know.
Oh no, my brother. Shooting is not the issue. Or him not shooting
is the problem.
Brother, he's not gonna stop shooting, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna read you his 3-point numbers. Game 1, Clippers 4 for 12. Game 2, 5 for 14. Game 3, 3 for 14. Game 4, 1 for 9. Game 5, 2 for 8. Game 6, 1 for 10. Against OKC, 1 for 8. Brother, like, that's terrible.
That's like me playing in rec right now. That should look crazy. That should look crazy.
They won't win with LUKA playing inefficient. And then on top of that, they already are under. I wouldn't. How do I word this? I wouldn't say undermanned. They just don't have the firepower to compete when it comes to OKC. OKC just like Will said is a better overall team. So with you shooting how you're shooting, on top of going against what OKC has, you're going to lose in 4. Like you're gonna get swept.
Yeah, it's looking bad. Like the way the OKC performance is like the Mavs got to draw up a whole new plan for them motherfuckers right now.
They
It's
don't
like,
like what's the plan?
Some would say it's time for that quote unquote elite playmaker Luka Doncic to step up and get his teammates incorporated. But I mean, still think he's not an elite playmaker. He's just
there's
above
a
average.
lot of goofy passes too by him. I ain't gonna lie. Like he be forcing the ball. He be doing a little bit too flashy passes, thinking that forcing the ball where not to be forced. Pause. No diddy. Like I think he needs to just take the ball to his hands and play that playmaker he is, or just I don't know, find the goddamn rhythm for the threes or something. Just not looking bright for him.
It won't look right either.
Can't win if you can't get your team involved.
Yep.
So what the third game is still in OKC, right?
No,
Second game.
It's in Dallas.
No, it's the third game. They're 2-0 right now.
No, it's 1-0.
No, they're not.
Oh, 1-0? I thought they played 2 games. God dang. This shit,
Where are you, brother?
I don't know. But what's it called? Oh, so they're still 1-0. So okay. But they gotta play better defense. I think Luka needs to step up on defense too as well. Cause my boy, under the rim, standing there watching, bro, come on, bro, put a hand up, at least something.
His NBA comparison, LeBron James.
Yeah, he's slacking. I agree with Justin. He's slacking. But LeBron would never slack like that. LeBron will complain, but he's not slacking like that. Don't do that.
Bro took a nap on the court.
Bro,
LeBron get hit and fall. He gonna stay on the ground, look at the referee like, you ain't gonna call that while they running in transition.
And hold on. Let me show you the foul. That's all the fouls I'm seeing on him right there. Bro, let me tell you something.
No, they not doing all that.
I don't give a
LeBron will go up, right? And let's say it is a foul.
I understand.
Let's say it is a foul, and he'll get hit on his wrist. That's not something you sit there and cry every time. Like we saw him do that a lot in the Lakers Nuggets series.
Okay,
a lot.
Let's not talk. He's at home right now in Cancun. Let him rest.
Facts.
Let him rest.
Fine by me.
Let the new age step up.
We're not gonna disrespect him he was just complaining. No, okay. Second, he was complaining, but it was starting the second end to halftime to the third quarter. It's yo, y'all bullshitting with these calls, man. I understand the frustration, but yeah, he is a little crybaby.
Look here, look here, look here, look there. That's what everyone I'm gonna put him crying on the floor in the video. I'm gonna put it here, there, and there. Just him crying.
Crying on the floor. But hold up. If you play the same goddamn video for every single day, there.
You see him initiate contact.
We saw him do it. We saw him do it at least 5 times in Game 5. So it won't be
5 times.
We saw him do it at least 5 times in Game 5.
But hey, bro, there was some bullshit ass calls, man. But we're not talking about that. That's just the past.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
But now, when it comes to the Mavericks and the Thunder, I think the only way they can keep up with the Thunder is if Luka is efficient, and like Will said, he has to get his team involved, and then you have to put effort on defense. That's all it is. You have to fucking try.
Brunson is back.
Brunson is back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So right now, I'm gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna say Mavs at 7.
Oh, I'm sticking with my pick. I'm sticking with my pick.
What?
Get the brooms out. Get him out of here, coach. Go back to Dallas.
Okay, so with that, we're gonna be moving on to the Nuggets and the Timberwolves game 2.
Oh, I got a lot to talk about this, man. I got a lot to talk about this. First of all, I'm sick of this. I'm getting sick of this. It's actually getting irritating.
It's getting ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous.
I watch the game, right? I don't watch the game on TV. I watch it on my PC, and I don't close the tab yet. on my cable provider's website. I'm not gonna put them in here. They don't get no promotions from me. And I see Kenny Smith. What is it? Him, Charles Barkley, Shaq. They all talking after TNT. It's a TNT game, and they're saying he said, when Akeem Olajuwon had a bad game, Kenny the Jet Smith stepped up and had 30. This person stepped up and had 30. This person that stepped up and had 30. So once again, it's not Jokic's fault they lost. What is it? Jamal Murray was like 2 for 12.
Yeah, I don't blame Jokic for that one.
MPJ's
No,
2 for 5. Hold on, MPJ's 2 for 5. Nikola Jokic is 5 for 8, and they're losing by 30.
Yeah.
How are you the player who led this team in scoring for the last 7 years, and it's not your fault that you can't get the offense going and you're not attempting to score the basketball?
I 1000% agree with you. It is Jokic. It's on. Like, you can't sit there and not blame. Like, when you're the best player, it happens to everybody in the league. When you're the star of the team, you're the best player. Majority of the blame falls on you. But Jamal Murray in the playoffs is shooting 37.5% from the field, 29.4% from the three. That's terrible. Jamal Murray in game 2 had more turnovers than he had field goals made. That's terrible. Jamal Murray had 8 points, shooting 3 for 18 with 4 turnovers.
Nice.
It's horrible, but it's not really a but. It's a Jamal Murray all playoffs hasn't been in rhythm. The same thing with the Lakers series. He didn't play good with the Lakers. The only thing that he really did with the Lakers was he was a closer. He made shots down the stretch. That's it. But if you look at his game as a whole against the Lakers, he didn't play good. He played terrible. And it's continuing into this series. And what's hurting them a lot more in this series is the length that the Timberwolves have that the Lakers didn't. Had the Lakers had Jared Vanderbilt and Christian Wood available, it would have looked completely different. But
brother.
What?
The Los Angeles Lakers could have won out on that court with Austin Reeves at the 1, Torian Prince at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Jackson Hayes at the 5, and AD at the 4. They ain't want to do. They could have did it. They want to do it.
That's Darvin Ham. We already talked about that.
Yeah,
but look,
my fault.
What the Timberwolves are doing is they're throwing a lot of like length at him, like, and they hound you. They swarm the ball on defense. Like Jaden McDaniels, he's picking him up 94 feet the whole time. It's exhausting. And then on top of that, he's already not in a rhythm. He's used to, like, he can get his shot off against smaller guards, but when they're throwing people at him that are 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", every shot is contested. He's not getting any easy shots, and it's hard for him. And then on top of that, Jokic, I mean, he had 32 game 1. Game 2, he had 16 points, and they did that without Rudy Gobert.
Defense played the year 4 times. My fault.
So, and then on top of that, Naz Reid is playing, like, I mean, 6th player of the year for a reason, right? Naz Reid is playing out of his mind. The Nuggets shot 0 for 11 when Naz Reid was the primary defender. So the highlight of this series so far is the imposing will of
Reid,
the Timberwolves defense. That's what's changing the series. And then on top of that, I said that Cat coming into this series, I said Cat would have to be, like, not the main guy, but he's gonna have to be the guy to really step up and to put his imprint on the game, because we know Anthony Edwards is gonna go hunt his shots. But if they want to win this series, make Jokic play defense. That's how you beat him. Make him be active on defense.
God, everybody talking about LUKA. I don't care what Jokic's defensive rating says. That man would not play defense. I don't care what the box score said about rebounds. That man was staring at boards hit the floor.
Yep.
He was playing like they was losing by 30. The MVP though. This is the MVP.
Yeah, this is the MVP. Throw him in the PNR. That's how you beat LUKA. You make him be active every possession, or not LUKA, Jokic. You make him be active on every possession on defense, because he can't play defense at all.
That boy Jokic and what's it called, Jamal Murray, they had a good amount of boards. Like, they really got boards out there.
That don't matter. Like, I'm gonna be real. That don't
Second
matter.
chance. What's it called? Shots. How many?
What
What's
did
it
them
called?
second chance? What did them second chance shots amount to? They
I
lost
think. I think. I
106
think they
to
just.
80.
I know. I think. What's it called? They just didn't find the rhythm
This
to
is the
their
second
game.
time they held. They can't find the rhythm though. That's what I'm saying. Because of the defense they have. This is the second time. Both games they got held over under 100 points. They're like
One.
Michael Porter Jr. Like they even put him in the box. And Michael Porter Jr. has been arguably the best scorer for them.
They got 11 steals as a whole team. What's it called? The Timbs.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
As a defense, they forced 16 turnovers. They had 11. They forced 11 at half alone. They were up 61 to 35 at halftime. They held Jokic in check the entire game. Jokic didn't do nothing.
Second
What?
quarter, they dropped 15 points. The Nuggets. That's insane.
So definitely,
That's
what I noticed in that game was, as soon as Jokic went out, they cut the lead from, what was it, like 33 to like 17, 15 when Jokic was out the game. But my question is, because this is like every team, right? Even the Sixers did this against the Knicks in the first series. Why do y'all have these great defensive centers on the bottom of y'all depth chart and y'all don't play them? Because, I mean, defense was a big issue in this game. DeAndre Jordan sitting on the bench. Just like the Sixers.
I'm so happy you said that.
Just like the Sixers, like Hartenstein is killing Joel Embiid on the boards. Joel Embiid could have 15 rebounds, but bro has like 6 offensive rebounds, it feels like. Mo Bamba's on the bench.
Yep.
Why are you not playing these?
So happy you brought up DeAndre Jordan.
They're not even in the roster. They're not even on the roster.
You're going up against the Timberwolves with Cat,
Like
Rudy,
starting roster?
and Nas Reed, and Jokic is the center who's playing defense. Bring in DeAndre Jordan because clearly Jokic needs help in the paint.
I got another question for you. Don't you think the Nuggets focus what's it called run the ball through much to what's it called Jokic? And that's how like the Tims can really like understand what they try because they're trying to focus. Like Michael, like just looking at the Lakers game. Lakers know what killed them. Michael Porter going crazy, Aaron Gordon doing those little crazy cuts, slants. He had a little rhythm shooting threes. Like it's more Nuggets were focusing more around what's it called players. Jamal Murray making those clutch shots, but he's mostly pick and roll. What's it called with Jokic? Tims were like, hey, we gonna watch everything around you instead of watching you.
Well,
so I think,
and then on top of that, they can switch everything.
Yeah, and Cat is just different.
They say you stick Nas Reed on Jamal Murray, and Jokic sets him a screen. Rudy Gobert's whole knock, right? And we know he didn't play game 2, but the knock on Rudy Gobert was he couldn't come out and play perimeter. He's been playing great perimeter defense.
Yep.
Especially in the playoffs.
Man, against the Suns was crazy.
I mean, not for nothing. I mean, I just watched these. All right, so the Nuggets had KCP out there. They had Jamal Murray. They had MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Jokic. That's not a defensive lineup at all.
At all.
The Timberwolves went up 20, and the lineup they brought in was Anthony Edwards at the 1, Jaden McDaniels at the 2, Jaden McDaniels at the 3, Nickeil Alexander-Walker at the 2, Nas Reed, and Cat. They literally came out there with size and killed them.
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nas Reed once again exploited the matchup of Jamal Murray being on him.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I call that sweep right there too.
They can't. To me, it looks like it. Like I don't like they're the defending champs, so I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they won't get swept. But like, yo, you going back to Minnesota? They got all the momentum, and they're like your Jamal Murray, your scorer has been completely out of rhythm. He hasn't been able to score. The defense is hounding him. And then on top of that, Michael Porter Jr. just had his first bad game of the playoffs so far.
Most definitely.
It's not, and then like I said, Jokic. Okay, they just held Jokic in check, right? So, okay, cool. Say Jokic gets 25 plus points next game. That's not going to win you the game. You still need the people around you to score.
Yep. Yeah, he had 19.
No, he had 16.
16. Man, even 10 more points, man. These teams are out here. What's it called? Ready to score, man. They're ready to score.
And then on top of that,
they don't let the gas go. They always
they don't.
quarter. Third quarter, hey, still the same focus. Watch
Yep.
Jamal Murray. Watch Jamal Murray. Watch what's it called, Michael Porter. Watch them. And all that's how you gotta focus. Jokic
And
definitely
then
go.
on
Trying to get
top of
those
that,
little
they're going back
buckets.
to Minnesota and they're frustrated. Like the Timberwolves have gotten in their head. Like you could see it. Jamal Murray's on the bench throwing towels, throwing heat packs. They're
100K
talking to
fine.
they're talking to the refs every single time. Like, yo, they're frustrated.
But
It's
hey,
getting to them now.
the double team is crazy though on Jamal Murray though. The double team is crazy. That's why he's getting
And
frustrated. Cause like,
Jaden McDaniels and Nikhil are picking him up 94 feet.
yeah,
He's getting touched
yeah.
every time, and that's how you get in someone's head. When he's getting touched every time down the court, he's getting frustrated. And that's what they're
Yeah.
doing. They're throwing them off their game. They're playing bully ball with them. And they can't match that energy.
Who will the Timbs play if they beat the
They're
Nuggets?
running Michael Porter Jr.
The
off the
Thunder or the
line.
Mavs.
Ooh, the Thunder and the fucking
Well,
Timbs
they
game
play the
would be
Thunder. At
insane.
this point, they play the Thunder. I'm
They
not.
play
I don't.
they probably played them.
I'm about to say Magic. If what's it called? The Mavs get a run, and like LUKA finds himself. Like he gotta find himself. Cause what the hell, man? You can't perform like that. But you
And
for
the
sure.
way now that Cat is playing, like Cat just had 27 points, shooting 10 for 15, 3 for 5 from the three.
Got 5 shots from the three.
They blew them out without and played great defensively without, like Will said, 4-time defensive player of the year. So
Not 3, not 2, not 4-time. Oh, Wemby should have got
So,
it.
like-
Wemby should have got it. I don't want to hear that.
my question is, right? Should Jamal Murray have gotten suspended?
Yes. He did it twice,
Yes.
not once, twice.
Yep,
But
twice.
the thing is, I can argue about if he wouldn't, if it didn't get near somewhere like that. What's it called?
The heat pack was under Cat's foot.
That's what I'm saying. He could have got slipped up. ACL
Yep.
tour. Something. Kush.
I mean, no matter what,
What's it
he
called?
threw it
Come
with the intention. He threw both of them, the towel and the heat pack, in the direction of the court.
Yep.
There's nothing
Yeah.
else in the
And
direction.
And it literally could have. What's it called? Just saying, it could have ended somebody's career.
That could have went really bad for the Cat. I'm pretty sure when he threw the heat pack, Cat was going for a layup at the time.
Yeah, right
If
there. The
Cat-
ball
if
went right
Cat-
to his
yeah.
hands.
If Cat slips on that heat pack, you don't know what can happen.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I think he should have gotten suspended, 100K fine. And
Let
that
Ja
and then
Morant
like
do that. Let Ja do it.
you that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta keep it a bean. It has to be consistency. So like
Yeah.
they would have suspended a lot of other players for doing some shit like that.
Man, you also saw what Draymond said? Draymond was serious with that one.
I saw he said that he's tired of fans asking for him to be suspended. And that's where I disagree with Draymond, because had that been Draymond, he would have gotten suspended.
Almost definitely.
And definitely.
So exactly. So to sit there, like I get you're like trying to be for the players and everything, but like, bro, if that was you, you would have gotten suspended. If that was Ja, he would have gotten suspended. If that was Kyrie, he would have gotten suspended. So
I ain't gonna
like,
lie. That man, like literally, like I understand if it would be like slipped and it got somebody's hands, but he literally threw it. You saw him throw it.
And he did it again with a towel. Like
On an offensive
twice.
play, on a defensive play, he literally threw a towel.
I'm
And
saying,
on the
like
court,
you
on their
can't do that.
side. Like,
Yeah, you can't do that.
man,
You can't do that. And now,
Dang.
and like I do agree with you, Augie. I'm pretty sure Will said it too. I think it's going to be a sweep. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I do think it's going to be a sweep. Reggie Jackson did just get hurt. That's the backup to Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray isn't even playing good right now. So then, who do they have coming for him? Really, nobody
Nikola Jokic.
besides. Really, like nobody besides Aaron Gordon played good last game. So like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Aaron Gordon,
It's the third quarter. Y'all are down 30 points. The only person that is playing consistent is on the bench for the whole third quarter.
yep.
Because he gave up already by the third quarter.
I just want to point out some more things about how bad the Nuggets are playing and how good the defense is. How much the defense is affecting the Nuggets. Jokic through the first 2 games against the T-Wolves, 5.5 turnovers a game, minus 28. It's terrible. We've never seen something like that from Jokic. The only players with a positive plus minus on the Nuggets is Christian Brown.
Brown.
He has a +5, and Justin Holiday +4. Those are the only two with positive plus minuses on the Nuggets. So, and then like I said, without Rudy, they held the defending champs to 80 points. They had 7 more blocks than the Nuggets and 5 more steals than the Nuggets. So I don't really see them. I wouldn't even say like it's a funk that they're in. I just think that the Timberwolves are just playing defense that they can't handle.
But they did that. We saw what they did against the Suns. They're doing the same thing.
They're doing it a lot worse though to the Nuggets. Like they're bullying the Nuggets.
Man,
Because they're taking their two best players out of the game. We saw against the Suns, KD was still getting his off. D Book
yeah,
was still getting his off.
but
It was
yeah.
what do you mean? Yeah, D Book was still getting his off. It's the team around them that couldn't score. Right now, Jokic is in a box. Jamal Murray has been in a box. Michael Porter Jr. had his one bad game, but
it was like
he's been
but it
playing
was
good
like
throughout the entire playoffs.
it was like you said, like like that whole game. Yeah, they will give you 25. Yeah, the players around them not going crazy. I'm talking about the Suns right now. You're talking about they're not going to go crazy, but like yeah, but KD's taking most of the shots and D Book's taking
Well,
most of the
yeah,
shots.
we know that the distribution of shots was the
Okay,
issue on the Suns.
hold on. Bradley Beal, yeah, we can get talking about Bradley Beal, but we know that's a bust. We ain't got to talk about it. We talked about it in previous
Yeah.
episodes. Check it out everywhere below. Let's go. But like I said, that Suns team just they couldn't find the rhythm, even if these players at the end of the game giving that 25, 28, 30 ball. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they didn't
Yeah, Devin
have
Booker,
the shot
Devin Booker definitely
distribution.
had, Devin Booker's last game definitely was, trying to show something, but like once a team doesn't have a hope, it's up.
My
You know what I'm
question,
saying?
right?
Go ahead.
Because right now, the way it's looking with them going to Minnesota, it's looking like the series of the Timberwolves and Nuggets is wrapped up. But if the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, because the Nuggets were the favorites for the finals, if the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, are the Timberwolves going to the finals?
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Tim's, they're going to the finals.
Nope.
Who?
Who's beating them?
I mean,
OKC?
at the end of the day, the best player in the West is still active in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see that series.
He's in the same boat as the Timberwolves. He hasn't lost a playoff game yet. He has home court advantage throughout the whole playoffs.
100%.
So it's just like, I mean, we could just, I mean, them two teams match up perfectly.
Run.
They match up perfectly, but
they do match up. Yeah. That's the matchup I want to see because they do match up perfectly.
Yeah. But it's just
like I think Mavs gonna give OKC a run.
But I got a question too.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
If the Nuggets get swept, how does this look on the Lakers?
Defense get better.
What do you mean? How does this look on the Lakers?
The Nuggets, regardless of what, bro, the Nuggets look like an unbeatable team the last 2 years against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And then
it's against LA.
I mean, we know with the Lakers, we know what their issue was. They kind of already addressed that issue. They fired everybody on their coaching staff.
To play devil's advocate at the end of the day, right? I mean, only thing Darvin Ham could have helped do was get Anthony Davis open more. But at the end of the day, the open shots that Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell and all the other role players were taking, they still got to hit those shots no matter what.
100%. 100%.
So
definitely.
I think the Lakers still have to address the big question mark, which is the future. There is no future with LeBron James.
Nope.
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Nope.
But
LeBron James
I think because he's coming to what's it called, to a contract. Isn't his contract about to be up?
He has a player option. So if he wants to be a Laker next year, he's a Laker. I hope he don't want to be a Laker.
I think he's gonna be a Laker because if they get a good, because he can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? He put out like
what
12,
Augie, you're a LeBron fan, right? But if I'm Will as a Lakers fan, I wouldn't want that because he's about to be 40. There is no future with someone who's 40.
Decreasing. His stats are decreasing. I can't.
No, it's not even about his stats are decreasing because he'll still give you his 25, 26. He'll still give you his 25, 20, 26 points with like 7 boards, 7 assists. He'll still give you that. But the
No,
thing
most
is,
definitely.
there's no future because he's 40. He can retire next year. And now your team's like, damn, we have a hole because we had LeBron. We built
Well,
around LeBron, and now he's gone.
well, you're asking why would you asking an opinion of why would I think Lakers, what's it called, LeBron would be a good, what's it called? Anyway, he'd be good just for 1 year. You know what I'm
For
saying?
one
Just for
year, yeah.
1 year. I'm not saying
He'll get money wherever he wants. They'll
that's what I'm
give him
saying.
1 year.
I would just say because like yeah, but he will bring that like bro like that whole season we saw Rui had some good games. You know what I'm saying? We saw what's it called, Austin Reeves passing got better in my opinion. His IQ got better as a player. Obviously right now he's not looking good because like I mean that playoff run with against the Nuggets didn't look good because it's the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the playoffs got to his head. You know, it just didn't look good because Jamal Murray killed him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Michael Porter killed him. Defense was nowhere to be found. D'Lo had 2 shots, 1 shot made, thought he found rhythm, dead for the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? So there was not a lot of rhythm. And then, like you said, like KD and D-Book, we're gonna expect these numbers from these players that expected to get you that 25 plus, 22 plus. You know what I'm saying? You expected to get these numbers because you've seen it so much. But then the round players, they're not performing what they're supposed to be put on them to perform. And
Well,
like this
no,
all
but
and
what
all
I'm
this Lakers fans are thinking like, oh, if we replace LeBron, we're gonna have a bigger future. I understand, but I think if you get a good deal for LeBron, it wouldn't hurt you. And yeah, I don't think the Lakers should keep what's it called D'Lo. That's the one I gotta
Well,
say.
no, the thing is with LeBron, right?
D
If you
Book,
wanna if you wanna be in a win now situation, okay, keeping LeBron isn't bad. But then look at the you like especially like as a GM, right? You would have
okay,
to look at the future. What once LeBron leaves, what are our next 5, 10 years gonna look like?
and
Are we
that's
gonna be trash? Like, and that's not what they want. The
well,
Lakers are a
well,
big
well.
organization
The
that
thing is, the thing is, if they can't trade him, they can't trade him because he can leave.
yeah.
So
And him
are
leaving will
you?
probably be the best for their future, yes.
What? So what? So who you think what's it called replaces LeBron at that position? Who they
It's
can
not
pick up for
about it's not
money?
about finding it's not about finding
No,
someone
That's a
who
no,
could be
completely
a
different
LeBron.
team. That's a completely different team without
Exactly.
LeBron.
most definitely. But like I said, it wouldn't hurt the Lakers to have him on there.
Yes,
Like,
it
and that's
would.
just his opinion.
It would.
Because like,
It wouldn't hurt them now. It would hurt them in the future. That's what I'm saying.
Even bro. LeBron's if LeBron comes back to the Lakers next year, he's getting paid $51 million.
I think they're
He's
gonna have to
the
adjust that.
he's the
I think if
you
the
can't.
Lakers, I think the Lakers gonna ask him to take a pay cut. They're gonna ask. They're gonna
He's
ask.
what the third highest paid player in the league
'Cause
next year if he comes back to the
if they
Lakers.
pay him 54 million, I don't know. I
If
don't
he
agree with that. I don't
if he
agree with that.
walks, his projected contract is 2 years, $104 million. So that's $52
Projections,
million
we don't
dollars.
trust projections. But what's it called? In my opinion, like I don't think that's a pricey what's it called player to have at that age, in my opinion. But like you know what I'm saying? But he's still, he can give you that 25 that you expect with that what's it
We're
called,
not saying
7
LeBron isn't.
rebounds. No, no,
Yeah,
no. That's how
LeBron
I'm
is still
saying. Like,
LeBron.
but okay, y'all talking about the future, right? We're talking about the future. Let's win it now, next season. That's what you want. It's always about now. It's not always, oh, are we gonna win in the next
How
after 3 years?
GMs think it is about the future because you have to think if you're going like you have to build for the future. That's
Every
what
year
comes with
somebody
building a
has a
team.
run. Most
That's why the
definitely.
Thunder are how they are now. They
So
were
hold on, I got
trash before, but they stocked
okay.
up picks, and now at that time they built for the future, and they're seeing what they were stocking up, and all them picks are seeing it come to fruition now.
Yep.
Yeah, Shay Bucket, but I got some things about him. He getting too many calls too. And Jalen Brunson Jr. That's my opinion. That's all I gotta say. But what's it called?
Oh,
What's up?
yeah, but what? Finish your thought on LeBron before we move
Damn, I forgot. But what's it
Cause
called? We're talking about We're talking about LeBron. We're
on.
talking about why LeBron be a good fit. What's it called? Just as a keeper, but I don't think 51 million. That what's it called? Shoot, I was like, I don't agree with that.
You pick up
I
that
think it's gonna be
option. Yeah,
lower.
that's what they play. That's what they paying him. You
I
pick up
think
that
I think
option.
I think it's gonna be a pay cut. You gotta take a pay cut. Just to advance the team of the Lakers if you want to, what's gonna make a run next season. That's all I gotta say. I'm always thinking about next season, not the next 3 seasons. Let's think about next season.
LeBron James should not be a Los Angeles Laker next year. At the end of the
I don't
day,
know.
For $51 million, you know the players you're getting for $51 million. You're getting dudes. Every player that's getting paid $50+ million besides Bradley Beal is under the age of like 33.
How much KD getting paid?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
KD.
47.
47. Dang, everybody getting that bad. Hell yeah.
Jaylen Brown is going to be the highest paid player next year. At 50, I think his average annual is $56 million a year. Something like that. He pretty much is the highest paid player now. He just got a new deal. But, I mean, so a player that the Lakers are going to try to look to get again for the third straight year is Trae Young.
Yeah.
Trae Young is going to command a $40-something million deal. Trae Young is not going to be that good with LeBron James on the court.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, especially the type of coach JJ Redick is, I mean, if they get JJ Redick, what I'm scared of is he going to value his friendship more than what the team needs?
That's good. Yeah. And to me,
It's gonna be friendship. It's gonna be friendship.
To me, it shouldn't, because that's not how you coach. That's not how you coach a team. That's what hurts teams. But to me, a Trae Young and AD team is better than a LeBron and AD team.
They have two similar
LeBron,
play
especially
styles.
LeBron right now.
What'd you say?
A Trae Young and AD team is better than a LeBron and AD team, especially as of right now. That pick and roll is to be feared, because if you, like Will said earlier, he's not on the same level of shooting as Steph, but he still has the same. If you leave him just a little bit of daylight, he's going to let it fly. So it's like, all right, you want to drop with AD? I'm shooting this bitch over you. If you want to step up too high, I'm lobbing it to AD every time. It's a more feared PNR. And that's not saying like that's not a knock on LeBron. It's just that PNR with Trae Young is just a lot more to fear.
LeBron and Anthony Davis play too similar.
Exactly.
They excel at being at the rim, which, I mean, it works, but if the Lakers move on to the Timberwolves this round, they get swept. If you go play Rudy Gobert, you're getting swept.
Yeah. So my last question, and then like after that, I'm good. Because I already asked if the Timberwolves make it to the Ayo.
What happened?
We'll just did some Ayo shit.
Got him on camera.
If the Timberwolves, I already asked if the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, they make it to the finals. If the Celtics, right? Because the Celtics are going to move past Cavs, right?
Oh, I don't know about
and I mean, let's assume they will, because they probably will. And the Knicks move past the Pacers. Who do you think the Celtics go all the way to the finals? Or do you think the Knicks could give them a run for their money?
No, the Celtics win in 5.
Celtics win in 5.
Yeah, I'm just no Julius Randle for the Knicks. You can't compete. I'm sorry. Porzingis down or not, you can't compete.
Augie, what do you think?
About what game? The Celtics game?
If the Knicks move on and the Celtics move on, and it's the Knicks versus Celtics in the Eastern Conference, do you think the Knicks will give them a run for their money, or do you think the Celtics move on pretty easily?
Knicks gonna give them a run.
I think the Knicks will give them a run for their money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think so.
It just looks.
I'm not saying win. I'm not saying
I get what you're saying, right?
I'm not saying win it, but I think they could push them a little bit.
If the Knicks don't use their bench, they lost. You do realize Jason Tatum can play 30 minutes a game. Jaylen Brown can play 30 minutes a game.
I agree. This and Derek White been hooping. I 1,000% agree. I'm not saying beat them, because I got the Celtics going all the way to the finals, but I do think they could push them a little bit. But no,
I don't see it. It's gonna look like a D3 school trying to play Alabama. You just don't belong, brother. I forgot who I was just watching. They agreed too. As analyst, he was saying like this Knicks roster is good, but they don't have what it takes to be a finals team.
time will tell.
Time will tell. Yep.
Time will tell.
Isn't the Pacers game on right now? I mean, yeah, the Knicks and Pacers.
Yeah.
What's the score right now of the game? Because you said they were up by 10.
Oh, the Knicks came back.
The Knicks started walking them down.
4.
Yeah.
They're down 4.
They dropped 36 points in the third quarter.
The Knicks started walking them down.
Lord, let me see how much Jalen Brunson got. Jalen Brunson got 15.
All right, everybody good?
101.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, I just can't wait to go see this all season. My boy Devin Booker come to the Lakers.
Yeah, he might go to the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. That might
Yeah.
some bullshit happen. Because the
Big
Suns are
news, you know what
starving.
I'm saying?
The
When big
Suns are
news drop,
starving.
make sure y'all have y'all noties on, by the way, because when big news drop, we always gonna be the first to, you know what I'm saying?
Kevin,
But
I sent him LeBron and D'Lo for D book. Straight up.
appreciate y'all for watching.
KD
You know,
and LeBron on the same team.
KD and LeBron are not being on the same team.
You think I'm like honestly, you think I'll be worried if like Steph Curry, LeBron, and KD played on the same team?
Yeah.
I'm not worried, bro.
Oh my god, that'd be insane.
I'm not worried, bro. Steph Curry gonna be a great teammate, and back out of that ego.
So you say D Book and Anthony Davis versus LeBron, Steph Curry, and KD.
It's not just D Book and Anthony Davis.
I understand. Okay, who else? Who else will y'all have?
Austin Reeves taking a step, bro. He about to average 20 a game on that team. The big three. Austin Reeves, first team on defense, first team all NBA.
LeBron's gonna be like, I know all your weaknesses, my son. Get his ass off the court too easy. I'm telling you, that'd be OP. Steph Curry will bully that team too.
No, he wouldn't.
Man.
No, he wouldn't.
Man.
You saw what Vando did, bro.
KD
You saw what
too.
Vando did.
KD is a.
Y'all saw what Vando did. Yeah, Justin, you. Vando, my boy Vando. Full court. Come here, Curry. Give me that shit. That's what he did.
Pick and roll between LeBron and what's it called?
I don't recall that. I still recall Curry getting his off and Clay not being able to shoot.
I thought Curry lost that series. He didn't lose.
He did.
Okay, well, Vando, he got out-hooped by Lonnie Walker in the fourth quarter.
Pretty sure I got swept. Right after that.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't y'all like give up on y'all dynasty because one of y'all players can control his emotions?
Give up on what dynasty? The three are still there, so I don't.
Only for a couple more months, brother.
I mean, you can say that. I mean, our trophy is newer than yours. Just say it that way.
You can say that, but we got more.
You can have more.
Yeah, would you rather a newer Rolls Royce or 17 of them? Let me know.
A newer one. What I need 17 Rolls Royces for.
Value.
One could be more rare.
Thank you.
He got. Hey man,
them four,
no, I didn't, because them four that LeBron got. Curry got his four. I'm pretty sure his fourth ring is a lot newer than LeBron's.
That's a fact.
And he got the same. He got the same amount.
Wait.
That's a fact.
When was the Mickey Mouse ring? When was that?
2020.
1920.
When did Curry win after that?
2022.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't want to remember it either.
To go to sleep.
That's what
I wouldn't want to remember it either.
I mean, honestly, does Curry have a ring if like KD didn't wear size 15? Like, I don't know, man.
Or Draymond be swinging and kicking people's nuts? That's crazy.
That was like 7 years.
That was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Straight of doing that shit, man. I don't like Draymond, man.
You cannot like him. He got the same amount of rings as LeBron.
No, I respect him, but I don't like him.
And more defensive player of the years.
LeBron, they don't like LeBron in this
How
league.
many defensive player of the years LeBron got?
He's gonna get one soon. He's gonna get one soon before he leaves.
If LeBron didn't get it earlier in his career, he won't get it now.
Nah, they be hating, bro. I don't care.
They be hating, or LeBron don't play defense. He just like getting chased down blocks. Bro. LeBron will sit there and play no defense.
Get him.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, he'll watch the nigga run by him and be like, I'm like 1, 2, and then start running.
Get him. Steph Curry a little overrated.
That.
Like in the 3-point shooter, I'm taking Ben Simmons over Curry. Real talk.
Oh yeah, it's time to go get some.
On that note, we're gonna wrap this episode up.
I thought we were.
Huh?
I thought you already said thank you. Don't forget to what's it called.
I did, but I was cut off like always.
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's the one we said. We got to stop cutting each other off.
Facts.
My bad, yo. I
had to make sure he wasn't about to say nothing before I said the outro.
Yo, but real talk.
See? You see?
Yeah, he was talking at the party.
Yeah, bro. That nigga, yeah, man. If y'all enjoyed watching the pod with us, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Talk to us in the comments below. We're always active. We're going to reply. Make sure y'all share with a friend. Tell that friend to share with another friend. You feel me? And yeah, we out.
Hey, keep cooking up that dope, Mike.